All right, good day to everybody. When you have your pencil and your crayons and markers and some paper, put an R in the chat. I see some of my friends have already did it, letting me know that they are ready. I'm so excited and so sad all at the same time because this will be our last session together until I'm able to come back. And I've just enjoyed everybody so much and had so much fun with you guys on these Saturdays together. So I definitely will be bringing them back. And I will email everyone's families when I do. Okay? When I bring them back. They might be back in July, or I may wait till when school starts. Either way. Long as I have families' emails, I will let everybody know. Um, welcome. Those of you who are joining us live on YouTube. In a moment, it will start to stream to Facebook. Can you pass me that laptop there? Oh, let me let her into the room. Today, we're going to do the Legend of the Mermaid. The Legend of the Mermaid. And so I'm excited about this one. Last week, we were super creative. This week, I want us to be creative again. Let me see. Hold on, just making sure all my devices are up and running. All right. Oh, gotta let somebody else in the room. Okay. All right. So today is Legend of the Mermaid by Kelly Hashway. And so I want to welcome everyone again. Before we begin, please have a pencil, notebook, paper, crayons, and markers. And I believe my friends do, so that's why I'm going to keep clicking through. Today's agenda, we will read about the legend of mermaids. We will also learn new vocabulary words, answer questions, and complete an activity together. All right, so let me just making sure. Those of you in the Zoom room, the last person that just came in, please just make sure you have your pencil, notebook, crayons, and markers, or markers. It could be either or, it doesn't matter. All right. Let's start with our vocabulary words. I'm going to have you guys write the words 2 times each. I'm also going to ask that my friends who are streaming alongside of us in YouTube to please hit the subscribe button so you know when we are back live. And also hit the like button. That helps show support to the page while we are on YouTube. All right. And what's more important than literacy? Literacy. Family and love, of course, but even that connects to literacy. Hold on, you guys. Let me make this work. All right. Let's go. All right. So our vocabulary words today are manatee, seaweed, torso, sailors, cradle, and mermaid. Okay. Manatee, seaweed, torso, sailors, cradle, and mermaid. I am going to set the timer for 4.5 minutes to give you guys time to go ahead and write these words down 2 times each. And so while I'm doing that, I'm just trying to get my timer right. Go ahead and begin. I'll get the music for you guys. All right, that is the buzzer. Good job, my friends. I also have placed the words inside the chat box for anyone who may need extra time. And so now let's go to the next set of words. If you, for any reason, for extra time, if you're done, think of sentences that you can create with each of the words and see how creative you can be. So here's our next set: sea cows, legend, mammals, vegetation, surface, flippers. I'll say the words again: sea cows, legend, mammals, vegetation, surface, and flippers. I'm going to put 4.5 minutes back on the clock just for these words. Please go ahead and start writing them 2 times each, or thinking of sentences that you can create with these words. And then we put a D in the chat box when you are done. Please let me know if you're done in the chat box. Okay. All right. Miss Robinson was trying to multitask. So our words are sea cows, legends, mammals, vegetation, surface, and flippers. Awesome job, everybody. I see my friends were saying that they were done. Now, let's read the story. Legend of the Mermaid. We've all heard of mermaids. They are the beautiful half human, half fish creatures that live in the sea. They have the head and torso of a human and the tail of a fish. We also know that mermaids only exist in fairy tales. But where did all these stories about these creatures come from? If you have ever seen a manatee, then you would might have an idea. Manatees, which are also called sea cows, are mammals that live in the ocean. Since they are mammals, they have to swim up to the surface to breathe air. Many people believe that the legend of the mermaid began with sailors who witnessed the manatees popping their heads out of the water to breathe. Because manatees are upright when they do this, it can look like they are standing. If a sailor saw a manatee doing this from far away across the ocean, it is possible that the sailor would mistake the manatee for a creature that is half human, half fish. Mermaids are described as having long flowing hair. This is possible because manatees like to swim up to the surface of the water in areas where there is seaweed. Manatees eat all kinds of vegetation, including sea grass. The seaweed surrounding the manatee's head when they eat could give the impression of long hair. Manatees also have powerful tails that are very similar to the fish like tail of a mermaid. Sailors probably watched manatees come up for air and then swim back down below the surface using their paddle shaped tails. This would explain why sailors thought mermaids had fish like tails. Another similarity between the manatee and the mermaid is how they hold their young. Manatees cradle their babies in their flippers, just like people hold their children in their arms. So it is easy to see human traits in manatees and how they might have led to the legend of the mermaid. Question time. And so before we jump into that, um, there are so many different stories that's out here where it starts to become you don't know what's real or what's fake. But what I will say is that an interesting place to explore is the Atlantis because there has been proof and shown so many different land-like forms that are actually under the sea. And I just think that it's worth more investigating and really reading and understanding before we say what's real and what's not. So I just leave that open to you guys to become the investigators to find out, is it real or is it not? But there's a lot of information there about the Atlantis. And actually, if you are into the superheroes or Marvel or DC, whatever they are called, you see Aquaman come up in the story of Atlantis. But there is so much rich history around it that it's definitely worth digging and exploring to. And I am not an expert in that, but I have read a lot. So that's why I just say if you are interested in finding out the undersea life or into aquatic animals and things of that nature, studying and learning about what happens inside the ocean or what was in the ocean can be very profound and very enlightening in many ways. It just opens another topic of interest. But anyway, I'll step back and let's jump back into our questions. All right. What is a manatee? A large gray fish that lives in the ocean, a large gray fish that lives in lakes, a large gray mammal that lives in the ocean, or another word for mermaid? Is it A, B, C, or D? Put your answers in the chat box. I'm gonna try to simmer this down to 20 seconds for everybody's answers. All right. That is the buzzer. Let's see. All right. I got C's coming through. Let's see if you guys are right. You are correct. A large gray mammal that lives in the ocean. Good job. Next question. List 3 reasons ancient sailors may have mistaken manatees for mermaids. 3 reasons. I'm going to actually put 3 minutes on the clock for these 3 reasons. Think about it. Go ahead. One minute left. Continue sending your answers in. That was the buzzer. All right. Continue sending those answers in. We need 3 reasons. 3 reasons. Oh, someone's okay asking for time. I will give just one more minute. All right, that is the extra minute. Those of you who have asked for time, go ahead. You can start placing your answers in the chat box. Okay. Thank you. Zoe, I don't see you though. Okay, there. Okay, never mind. All right, so definitely some same answers coming out. People mentioned the hair, how they hold the babies. All right, you guys are saying the same things. Let's see what the answers is. So they pop their heads out of the water to breathe. From a distance, sailors may have thought the heads looked human-like. Manatees' heads were often surrounded by seaweed. This may have looked like long flowing hair. And manatees have powerful fish-like tails like mermaids. Now, let me see. Someone did actually mention that part. Maybe that was Bless. Yeah, Bless and Charmian did. Okay, they nailed it on the other one, on that one. But you guys also all included the babies. I actually would have said the same thing. I would have said the same thing. So I'm going to say that that one is correct as well. Good job, everybody. Good job. All right, next question. Which sentence is an opinion? Mermaids exist only in fairy tales. Manatees eat all kinds of vegetation, including seagrass. Manatees need to swim to the surface of the water for air. Mermaids are beautiful creatures. Which one, A, B, C, or D, is an opinion? Put your answers in the chat. Those of you answering from home, which one do you think that it is? Is it A, B, C, or D? Or rather, answering from YouTube. Let me be specific, right? I think everybody. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Everybody is in agreement. Wow. Okay. Everybody got the same answer. Let's see. Let's see. The answer is D. Mermaids are beautiful creatures. That sentence is an opinion. Well done, my friends. Well done. Next question. What is the author's purpose for writing this passage? What is the author's purpose for writing this passage? Is it to compare and contrast mermaids and manatees? To persuade you to believe in mermaids? To describe how mermaids live? Or to entertain you with a story about a mermaid who lived long ago? Is it A, B, C, or D? YouTube and Facebook friends, what do you guys think the answer is? Is it A, B, C, or D? Few seconds left on the buzzer. Right. So far, people are having the same answer. Let's see if you guys are correct. The chat box is saying A. Let's see if you guys are correct. It is A. Yes, to compare and contrast mermaids and manatees. Excellent job. All right, now we are going to transcend into my favorite part, when we go back to dealing with vocabulary. This one, you guys, you're going to have to unscramble the word. Think of the words that we just had as our vocabulary and look at these letters. The letters are SPPLREFI. Which word has those same letters? Which vocabulary word today has those same letters? Put it in the chat box. All right. Keely, go ahead and tell us the word.
Flipper.
She said flippers. Let's see. It is correct. Flippers. Thank you. Excellent job. Let's go to the next one. The letters are DEGNLE. Which word is that? Maybe you guys wasn't looking at the screen. Well, I did put the answer on the screen. I tapped it in by mistake. And all of you put the word and the right answer in the chat box, but I don't know if it's because you saw my answer come across YouTube. What did you guys think? Because I tried to be fast with turning it down. But the answer is legend. We're just gonna say everybody did a good job because Ms. Robinson already showed it to you. So I'm gonna say good job for remembering what I showed you. All right, next one. STOOR. STOOR. Which word is it? Unscramble this word. Put your answers in the chat box. All right, that is the buzzer. Let's see what my friends have sent me in the chat box. If you guys, oh, right, everybody's in agreement. Everybody said the word was torso. Yes, great job, everybody. Super proud of you guys. Let's go on to the next one. LEADCR. LEADCR. 20 seconds on the clock. Which word is this? All right, all right. Wow, look at all of these answers coming in. Zoe, what word is it?
Cradle.
Say that again.
Cradle.
Cradle. Let's see if she's correct. She is. Woo! Yes, good job. Everyone in the chat box said cradle. I'm so happy. Yes, good job. All right, here is the next one. TAAMNEE. TAAMNEE. N-E-E. Which word is it? All right, that is our buzzer. Let's see what the answers say. All right, Blessing, show me on.
Manatee.
Manatee, let's see. You are correct. Yes. You guys are making me super happy on our last day together. I love it. This is the big one. Geovttean. I'm going to say the letters again. Geovttean. What is the answer for this scrambled word? That's the buzzer. Let's see. Each and every last one of you believe that the word is vegetation. Let's see. It is vegetation. Good job. Yes. Awesome. I hope you like my little mermaid technique down here. All right. Activity time. All right. Imagine yourself as a mermaid. I'm going to let that marinate for yourself. Imagine yourself as a mermaid. I want you to write 3 characteristics about yourself as a mermaid. You could include things such as a fast swimmer, the animal healer, adventurous. You know, it could be anything that you want it to be because it's you. Draw yourself as a mermaid, and you can include more ocean friends if you wish. And so the other week we did ocean animals and stuff like that. And drew our own pictures of the ocean and said who we would want to go scuba diving with. This time I'm saying that's totally up to you. If you want to do those extra creatures and stuff, by all means, to add to the picture. But I would like to see you draw a picture of yourself as a mermaid. And if you are with us on YouTube or Facebook, I want you to draw yourself as a mermaid and still write down 3 characteristics about yourself as this mermaid. So again, you could be an adventurous, you could be a fast swimmer, you could be a healer, you know, you could decide that you're someone who was quiet, so you stay off to the ocean floor by yourself, like whatever it is that you want to do, you can do that. Maybe you work with a school of fish every day. Be creative, have fun with it, totally open-minded, no wrong answers here. Have fun with it. So I'm going to give about 10 minutes on the clock for you guys to draw your amazing self-portrait of yourself as a mermaid. And then for my friends who are on YouTube or Facebook, this is where we conclude. Please help us by subscribing to the channel. Please help us by liking this video and the countless other ones that we have on this channel. You can never get bored because we have a lot of activity on our channel. And if you would like to know when we come back to Storytime Saturday, then all you have to do is follow our page on Facebook or join our email list where the notifications will go out first to our parent base. And so you can have the fun that we're all having inside the Zoom room by registering for Storytime Saturdays. Okay, so here, Please enjoy creating this amazing activity of imagining yourself as a mermaid, and we will see you on the next time.